Good morning, grade 1. Welcome back to your math lesson for this week. We have already started chapter 2, which is subtraction concepts. We are going to start with the first lesson, which is lesson 2.1, and the name of the lesson is Use Pictures to Show Taking From. The pages that we are going to cover today starts from page 69 till page 74. Looking at the objective of the lesson, it is to use pictures to show taking from and find differences. Now make sure you have your chapter 2 with you and open your book on page 69. Use pictures to show taking from. Now the essential question is, how can you show taking from the pictures? So previously we were doing addition questions. Now we are going to take away things. We are going to do the subtraction questions. Looking at the listen and draw question on page 69, it says, draw to show taking from, write how many there are now. Now, reading the question itself, it says, there are 5 children in the sandbox, 2 walk away. How many children are in the sandbox now? So we start with 5 children. There are 5 children in the sandbox. So I'm going to bring in 5 children in the sandbox here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I have 5 children in the sandbox now. The next part of the question says 2 walk away. So it means out of these 5 children, 2 of them are going to go somewhere. So 1 and 2. Now 2 of them have walked away. What you have to do next is you have to count how many children are there in the sandbox now. So we are going to count them together. It's 1, 2, 3. We have 3 children now. Alright. Now moving to page 70, it's model and draw question. Reading the question, there are 4 cats in the whole group. So we start with 4 cats. So these are the 4 cats. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the next part of the question is 1 cat walks away. So if you look at these 3 here and you look at the 4th one here, you have a circle around it and they have put a cross on it. So it means this 1 cat just walks away. So how many cats are there now if one of them walks away? So we started off with 4 cats. One of the cat walks away. How many cats are we left with? We have 1, 2, and 3 cats here now. And that's where we write the answer. We have 3 cats now. On the same page, which is page 70, we are going to look at share and show questions. Looking at the first one, the question says, circle the part you are taking from the group, then cross it out, write how many there are now. So the first part of the question is, there are 6 bugs. Now count the bugs with me here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We start off with 6 bugs. The question further says 2 bugs fly away. So it means out of the group of these 6 bugs, the 2 of them are going to fly away. So now 2 of the bugs flew away. Now we have to write how many bugs are there now. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if we start off with 6 bugs and 2 bugs fly away, we are left with 4 bugs now. Okay? On the same page, which is page 70, we are going to do another part. So we are again going to circle the part that we are taking away from the group, and then we are going to cross it out. And finally, we are going to write how many there are now. So we have, how many dogs do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3. So we start with 3 dogs, and the second part of the question says one dog walks away. So out of these 3 dogs, one of the dog is going to walk away now. Now how many dogs do we have? We have 1 and 2. We have only 2 remaining dogs. Now on page 71, we are going to do some of on your own questions. Circle the part you are taking from the group, then cross it out. Write how many there are now. So now we have chicks in question number 3. How many total number of chicks do we have here? Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 chicks. And let's see how many of them walks away. 2 chicks walk away. So now 2 of my chicks from the picture here are going to walk away. Now you have to see how many chicks are there. So if 2 of them walk away, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm left with 5 chicks now. Now continuing on the same page 71 with on your own questions, circle the part you are taking from the group, then cross it out. Write how many there are now. So now we have ducks in this question. First we are going to count how many ducks we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are starting with 6 ducks and then we are going to see how many ducks are walking away. So 3 of the ducks walk away. Now in the picture, 3 of the ducks walk away. The next you have to do is you have to count how many ducks are remaining. So we have 1, 2, 3. How many ducks do we have now? We have 3 ducks now. On the same page 71, looking at question 6, choose numbers to complete this story. Write the numbers. Draw to show the problem. Now in the question here, you have to look for a number of worms and then some of those worms are going to wiggle away so that you have 3 worms left. So the only part that is given in the question is that you should have 3 worms at the end. So we are going to start with a number of worms. Let's see how many worms do we have here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So we start with 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 worms. Now we are going to look at how many worms are going to wiggle away so that we are left with only 3 worms. So the first worm wiggles away. We are going to see how many worms do we have now. Do we still have 3 or not? 1, 2, 3 and 4. We don't have 3 yet. It means 1 more worm should wiggle away. So now we have 1, 2 and 3 worms remaining. It means how many worms did wiggle away? 2 worms wiggle away. So we started off with 5 worms, 2 worms wiggle away and we are left with 3 worms now. On page 72, looking at problem solving application questions, it says use diagrams, solve. There are 6 cats, 1 cat runs away. How many cats are there now? Draw to show your work. So how many cats do we have in the beginning? We have 6 cats. I'm going to bring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 cats here and then the question says 1 cat runs away. So one of the cat is running away. Now how many cats do we have now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are left with 5 cats. On the same page, solving the problem solving application questions. Question number 10. Circle and cross out the part that goes away. Write how many there are now. So we start with 10 fish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 fish. 6 fish swim away. Now these are the fishes which are swimming away. How many are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 fish swim away. Now how many fishes are left now? If these are the ones which are swimming away, we are left with these. They are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we are left with 4 fish. Now looking at national identity and education values question, it says there are 10 snails in Dukhan beach, then 1 snail left. How many snails are there by the beach shore now? So how many snails did we start with? We started with 10 snails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now one of the snail left. So 1 snail left now. How many snails are we left with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we are left with 9 snails. Now your homework is to do question 1 and 2 on page 73. That's all from the lesson today. Make sure you finish all the questions on the given pages. Take care. Bye-bye.